Yo, what's up guys? Yeah, PokeaimMD here with the next part of the Uber's Road to Top 10. Thank you everybody for all the support on the episodes. I want to give a big shout out to Isomorphic and Requiem Squire who submitted the team that we'll be using today. It does have a banded Ho-Oh, which is something that people have been asking for, so I'm pretty excited because this Pokemon just clicks Brave Bird and Sacred Fire and picks up KO/2-hit KOs in the tier. Honestly, Ho-Oh is easily one of the most annoying Pokemon to fight despite being 4 times weak to Rock and Stealth Rock. So without further ado, let us get right into team preview. And actually, before we get into that, I just want to say a big shout out to I believe his name is Fox, Javik Fox, who made this little program, this team analysis displayer that I'm about to use. So it should make it look a little bit more clean as we're talking about the Pokemon. But yeah, let's get right into team preview. So like I said, we are using Choice Band Ho-Oh today. Now Choice Band Ho-Oh has some amazing offensive presence because its moves are so hard to switch into. Sacred Fire has a 50% chance to burn the opponent, whereas Brave Bird Flying is such a great stab, especially when paired with a way of dealing with steel types like Sacred Fire and Earthquake. Earthquake is also nice for Heatran, as well as Primal Groudon if you don't want to take recoil. Toxic is there for support Arceus and Giratina. Regenerator is really nice as well with Ho-Oh just because it kind of negates the Brave Bird damage recoil. It's just some nice recovery for Ho-Oh. Ho-Oh really is a great Pokemon in my opinion. The next Pokemon we have is Mega Gengar. Now Mega Gengar is there to trap support Arceus as well, and threaten them with its dual stab. Thunder is nice for a weakened Kyogre and water types in general. Hidden Power Ice is there for Mega Salamence as well as Rayquaza. Also, touching the ground, it's able to absorb T-Spikes for the team. Primal Groudon gives us a Primal Kyogre answer, as obviously our Desolate Land makes its water moves like Water Spout and Origin Pulse not work. We have Stealth Rock on this user as well. We have enough HP and special defense to take on a +2 Xerneas, and Rock Tomb Persistent Blades rounds up our offensive coverage. Obviously, Persistent Blades is our stab. Rock Tomb is great for Salamence and Veltal, and more importantly, Ho-Oh with this set. We also have enough speed for Necrozma does main Adamant. Now, Choice Scarf and Veltal gives us a defogger, which is very important when you are using Ho-Oh. Gives us some speed control. We have enough speed for Choice Scarf Excadrill. Very important as well. Not necessarily Choice Scarf, but just being faster than Excadrill is important. We are faster than Choice Scarf Excadrill, so I just wanted to add that. But Foul Play is really nice for setup offensive Pokemon like Arceus E-Killer. And the defense helps us take +2 extreme speed. It also helps us better take on SD, Necrozma, Ultra Necrozma at that. And the rest was just put into special attack. We have Magearna, which gives us a nice fairy check. It gives us basically an auto Xerneas answer. +2 Xerneas can never 2-hit KO Magearna, even with a crit. Whereas we go for hard swap and we take their +2, +2, +2. And we have Flare Cannon as our stab, Volt Switch for momentum, and then we have Heal Bell as well to support the team. Z Heal Bell with Normalium Z is also a full heal for Magearna. Typically you will see Pain Split as one of these moves, so Z Heal Bell kind of like fixes that, so we don't need to use that. But that means the Magearna will only specifically be used for one thing and one thing only. That's probably taking on Xerneas and Veltal. And last but not least, we do have Arceus Ground giving us a second defogger because we want to make sure we get the most out of our Ho-Oh. This gives us a Salamence check as well with Ice Beam. This gives us a Lucario check. We have enough speed for Mega Lucario. Almost max HP, and the rest was put into defense and special defense. Just splits it a little bit better. It's a nice solid check to a lot of Choice Scarf users like a Veltal, for instance, which cannot 2-hit KO us, and we can just recover off. And Judgment also is a way of dealing with Primal Groudon, which is a threat to our team. But yeah, that is a team for today's episode. Let us get right into the battles. Alright guys, so we have our first battle. Now I like Mega Salamence versus me, it's actually really good, but my Mega Gengar is what I meant to say, deals with Mega Salamence via HP Ice, which is pretty cool. He doesn't really like switching the Shadow Ball too much. I really do want to get up rocks in this game as well. I think I'm going to go the Ho-Oh route because Ho-Oh is probably the hardest Pokemon for him to switch into battle-wise. And I'm actually going to Toxic the Arceus Water because I do have Heal Bell. Unless this thing has Stone Edge, randomly, I should be good. I'm assuming maybe Rocks could come out. This could be a Rocks one, but he doesn't seem to have Heal Bell support. And I do like the idea of getting off a Toxic on the Arceus Water, as he makes the Necrozma play very, very, very odd. But it was a good scout. But still, This doesn't give away too much information. I could be defensive. I'm assuming he might have expected me to want to go out into maybe Magearna there too, which makes a lot of sense on that play. My Yveltal is important for dealing with his Marshadow, so I have to be careful about how much damage I let that thing take. And I do need rocks for my Groudon in this game as well. We're going to make the Arceus ground play. This might be Ultra Necrozma, as he doubles back out into Ho-Oh on the Sacred Fire. Okay, so he's making some plays to pivot around it. Very nice. Very, very nice. So I can see a Brave Bird coming out, assuming he has Choice Band as well. Shiny doesn't really tell me much. I really hate switching into Ho-Oh. We're going to make our own Ho-Oh play. Get some nice Ho-Oh and Ho-Oh action here, as he goes for Toxic of his own. And I am going to go for Toxic again. Just to be a little bit... I think it's just the safest play all around. He is really getting in this thing on me very well. Alright. I have Heal Bell, so I'm not as worried about that. But he also probably knows that I am Choice Band at this point, too. I'm Toxic again. See how he responds to that as he goes for his own Toxic. So he's definitely a support one, which is good to know. Again, me having Heal Bell is really nice in this game. I'm assuming he's going to Toxic again. Rocks don't matter because I can defog them away. I have double defog and I have Heal Bell. I'm just going to hit him. Like, I need a little bit of damage off on this boy. Like I said, I have double defog, so I'll be okay. This is a little bit annoying, though. I'll be real. I'm actually going to try and pressure him with my own rocks, considering he has to defog too, looking at what he has. I don't mind. He would have full recovery that turn anyway, so there's no point in me not getting up my rocks there. And Salamence is going to come out. We're just going to throw off Rock Tombs repeatedly. That way this thing can't Dragon Dance up on me. I don't mind him going for Double Edge as well. Come on, man. It's okay. Happens. I was basically forced to sack at that point. Had I got off the Rock Tomb, it would have made it a little bit easier. But we're getting Gar now, and I think it's Screaming HP Ice. So I kind of want to go for Shadow Ball here to make the play, but I really don't want to lose because I made that play as well. I definitely need to Heal Bell up, though. And having Thunder for Ho is really good here. He didn't even scout for it. That sucks. So Earthquake will be able to knock me out, and same will Double Edge. Yeah, I didn't have a switch in at that point. That really sucks that he didn't end up scouting for it, but that's okay. Groudon was... That Pokemon was really good in this game too, though. I'll be real. I feel like I have to Heal Bell at this point, and he probably goes like Marshadow or Arceus Water, exactly. Now his Groudon being able to set up on me is very bad right now, because that's definitely something it wants to do. Luckily my Magearna doesn't do anything, so I can just take his boost as many times as possible. This game is a wrap, man. I don't know like what I'd do differently. Hitting the Rock Tomb on Salamence meant that Shadow Ball was free. Just gonna Flare Cannon and smack it back. I don't mind him fire. Yeah, like I'm okay with that. That damage is really good for my Arceus, and I just recover here. He probably brings out his Ho-Oh now, exactly, and this looks to be Choice Lock Ho-Oh. So my Arceus ground beats this, doesn't beat this. Ho-Oh, I need its Toxic as well in this game. I think this is looking like a Swift L, assuming he's banded. I'm going to U-turn expecting the Arceus Water to want to come out. Necrozma works too. And we're going to start throwing off some Choice Band Sacred Fires. I don't... just add insult to injury. Good game. So we're going to get out of here. We do suffer a quick L, but I do understand now how... I get how this team is supposed to work. I should have just HP Iced. I don't know if it would have made a difference in the long term of the game on Salamence, because I feel like, yeah, I would have KO'd Salamence, but I also would have opened up the door for Groudon to kind of sweep me. Having second thoughts on this team. He also made some solid plays. Look at his range. He made some solid plays in terms of getting around me. Oh, he's very high up on the ladder too. 91 GXE. Oh, but he also played 3,100. My God. Alright, we're not gonna look at that anymore. Anyway, oh, that's like what, top 10 on the ladder easily, right? Oh, that dude was number 4 on the ladder probably before then. So, yeah, that still really sucked though. All my misses and whatnot. I'm gonna click Brave Bird. Screw it. Like I can switch and pivot into Groudon. I can never lead my own Groudon in a game where my opponent has Kyogre. And as I mentioned, I can always pivot into Groudon with my Arceus Ground. I can, like I said, I'm a Judgment first over defogging because I have multiple defoggers. And as far as winning this game goes, like weakening Kyogre, weakening his own Groudon as well, really opens up a door. I feel like he's gonna either not Scald because I have promo this. I want to play really aggressively this game. I'm gonna defog. I don't think he'd water move when I have a Groudon right there. Goes for Toxic and unfortunately misses. Sorry, I have Heal Bell, but yeah, but sorry. I am sorry. I apologize about that missing, dude. Get up our rocks here. That's a defensive Kyogre as well. Him resting shouldn't be much of an issue either, especially because nothing wants to come in on Press's Blades anyway. Just looking at the nature of his team. Yeah, good night. Just presses his Blades again. So we no longer have to deal with Primal Kyogre. That's why, again, that's the reason why I didn't make the, I didn't go hard Groudon. I thought like an Ice Beam or something would come out. Arceus Ground comes out. This is where it gets a little bit interesting too, because if this is a defog support set, then you can't really touch Ho-Oh. But I don't want him having Stone Edge either. So I'm okay with this turn right now. If I got a little bit of information, I know he's Arceus Ground, and I can still keep my Yveltal around just because Yveltal helps me deal with Marshadow and his Necrozma. So we're going to make the Arceus Ground play. We also live Eruption or Overheat if he opts to go for it, and we just Judgment immediately every single time we see Groudon because we want to be able to click buttons with our Ho-Oh. So perfect. You go down, and his Rocker is down too. Xerneas is not a problem because I literally have a Magearna, and it turns out he Scarf Xerneas too, so I'll be able to defog, and he can't win. Yeah, he can't win this game. He doesn't have, it's Scarf Xerneas. I have my Marshadow around. I'm assuming that's a support defog Arceus Ground, which means it cannot beat Ho-Oh. So we got some points back for that, which is really nice. I'll pause until we find another game. Be right back. Alright, so we have our next game. Now, very much love Ho-Oh in this. I mean, I've been saying that a lot, but I haven't been using it right. Arceus Ground is fantastic. Dealing with you, Ho, dealing with you. I want to get a little bit of damage on Zygarde before I Gengar it as well. We're going to go the Ho-Oh route just because it can get off a little bit of damage initially, but like whenever they lead off a Groudon, it's like, yeah, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be a Ho-Oh here. I just want to start clicking Brave Bird, man. I'm so I really just want to click Brave Bird, even though I actually suffer with Ferrothorn, so I cannot stay in here. I suffer with Ferrothorn in this build. As he just goes for rocks. I'll Judgment first. As I said, I do suffer with Ferrothorn, and he could be clicking Toxic and whatnot, but I always Judgment on Groudon because you never know if they're Eruption, and I'm not trying to get Rock Tomb into Eruption. I can defog on it after. Spikes are a little bit less problematic versus me. I'm assuming he's going to go for Leech Seed here, as he does. And we'll just throw off a Sacred Fire on the Zygarde switching. And the good thing about this burn damage is, assuming I did get the burn, which I did not, so I actually got no damage off on this Zygarde, was that I could deal with it via Arceus. So this is a really defensive Zygarde, and it's probably going to glare me. Magearna is useful for Xerneas. We're just going to make the safe Arceus Ground play and get glared. Yeah, there was not much I could do about that. I want to default because I can waste turns. I can basically wait. Like, he doesn't beat this Pokemon very easily. I look at it, and I'm gonna Heal Bell later, so I want to default just to waste his. Well, I was trying to waste his Leech Seed. That's fine. Get in Ho again. Gonna click Banded Sacred Fire one more time. I don't care about him protecting. I'm more so interested in burning the Zygarde. That way I can trap it with my Gengar. So, like that's like a big thing for me. There you go. I'm gonna go hard Gengar as well. and we're gonna try and trap this thing because I'll live a 1,000 arrows as he goes out to his own Gengar. Ooh, are we men here? What's happening? Bro, I actually don't switch in very well to him. I'm assuming he's gonna go out to support Arceus if we're gonna be crazy here. I'll make the Yveltal play. Like, I'm a little bit worried. He was actually willing to risk it. That's crazy, and he only has Hex too. So I have to click foul play now. He only has Hex as his offensive option. Xerneas comes out, which is going to lead way into Groudon, most likely. We're going to make the Ho-Oh mid-ground. As he just does that. And I'm going to double out into Gengar, attempting to Mega Evolve and HP Ice to Zygarde. Yeah, kind of wish I had Mega'd. Bro, I don't care. Now that when I don't care that I revealed this. Now that I showed I have this, kind of sucks, but it's still good at the same time because of what I have in the back. Again, I want to play aggressively here, considering I do have a Yveltal as a potential option, and rocks make a lot of sense. I really want a Shadow Ball as opposed to going hard Yveltal. But hard Yveltal actually makes the most sense. Yeah, as he presses blades there. That's fair. A Defog, I can't believe he would rock if he did. He overheats, unfortunately, knocking me out, but that does lead me to believe that he actually cannot touch my Ho-Oh. And I'm just gonna Banded Brave Bird now. That really sucks. I didn't need a Yveltal in this game. Like, just looking at his team, I don't know enough about his Arceus. In fact, I don't know anything about his Arceus, but I mean, Choice Band Ho still hurts his entire team. Of course, he could have Rock Tomb, though. That's just rocks. That's fine. Go ahead and give me this. I'll defog. And if I get rid of this, it makes it a little bit easier on me, too. Does Zygarde actually take this at 80? Oh, Zygarde. Not only did Zygarde take that, but Zygarde took that. Like, that boy ate for breakfast. If I go Gengar, he's probably going to try and Hex me. I literally cannot beat Ferrothorn, though. Like, I'm really weak to Ferrothorn. I'm going to Brave Bird again. He's probably just going to rest anyway. I can't let him double out to Gengar. So, I don't like making... I really don't want him doubling, but like his best mid-ground play is going Groudon, because if I Brave Bird die, I'm pretty sure Gengar will knock me out anyway. But I need to kill this thing too. Alright, I get glared there. A little bit unfortunate, but I mean I can heal Bell, so that's like the plan the whole time anyway. Awesome. So I'll be able to defog rocks. Ho-Oh can come in anyway. Ferrothorn is whatever. As long as I'm able to heal Bell here now, which I will be able to do. Zygarde is at 82%, but it's 1,000 arrows is very, very, very annoying. I'd rather heal Bell and have my Arceus freed up. Yeah, and then get in Ho-Oh here, which doesn't care. Should I get in Ho-Oh to regen him? Or should I try the Groudon mid-ground and then go my own rocks versus his Groudon so you can't pivot in ever on Magearna? I'll try that, because I think Spike is annoying but not terrible. Is this Z? Okay, it's just toxic. That's fine. Because I can hit you very hard with this Presses Blades. In fact, if my Ho is going to be the one that beats Ferrothorn, and assuming that's Scarf Xerneas and not Geomancy, +2 Presses Blades is my play here. Come on. Dude! That did enough to put him in range of Gengar. That is fantastic, man. I want to miss this Thunder too, just to do it. There you go. Freeze me. Ah, man. I mean, that's my fault for using Precious Blades, right? That's literally my fault for using Precious Blades. Perfect. Clicking Sacred Fire, man. Let's see if we can come back. He's gonna stall me out of Sacred Fires too. I'm clicking it again. There's no way he doesn't go Zygarde. Okay, he opts to sack Groudon, which is nice because that means he doesn't get Rocks up versus me. Provided I do connect. Oh, great, I didn't. Let's see if he's max speed with this set. He shouldn't be. But, you know, every extra PP matters. You know what I'm saying? Like, every extra bit of damage matters. So, not getting that off is very, very, very annoying. Very annoying. We'll make the whole play on the Ferrothorn sack, as he should be making. Or the Groudon sack, that's fine too. Ho getting back up at full. I'm not as worried about the Zygarde. I'm a little bit annoyed about Zygarde, but I'm not worried. Like, worried. Especially because it's just free recovers. Like, it's literally free recovers. And then I can get a Banded Brave Bird off with my Mon. So, as long as I'm recovering, I'm good. Rocks up for that for Xerneas. I think I just click Choice Band Brave Bird. I'm gonna make a really aggressive play here and actually Gengar it. Because it's still Choice Band Brave Bird, so it's gonna hit hard. I'm gonna make the Gengar play. If he stays in, I'll be really upset. But he does go Zygarde. Great. Okay, so this gives me the option of HP Icing. It's not going to KO, but it is going to put him in range of my Ho-Oh, which is very important. Perfect. Perfect. So that was really crucial right there. Because I had to get that play right. If I want to have any chance of winning this game, that is. Because Ho-Oh is still super deadly. Alright, we got rid of Zygarde. Awesome. Ho is still super deadly. Bro, go ahead and do your thing, man. I'm clicking Choice Band Brave Bird over and over and over again. Sorry, I'm getting a text. Come on, man. Let's do it. Leech Seed up all you want. I'm clicking Brave Bird again. I actually can't click Brave Bird here. I think I actually have to go to Magearna on what I'm expecting to be a Xerneas sack, because what he wants to do is he wants to make it so Gengar can revenge kill me, I think. Right? You can't sack this. Yep. There's a Xerneas sack. Just gonna Z-heal though to get back up to full. As I know how my opponent wins, and I know how I win. So I need to make it that way Xerneas dies. But I also can't, like, I can't be too much in range of, like right here, I Z-heal Bell. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh god, yes, perfect. Okay. Think we got this. Think we got this game. Like, you'll knock me out there, but Xerneas will be 2-hit KO'd by me. Definitely just go Arceus and click the Judgment here. Alright. Yo, I was so frustrated in this game. But I've been frustrated today anyway. It's hot, man. It's cooler than yesterday, but it's hot. Him sacking Ferrothorn was the biggest turn. Yo, Choice Band Ho did it, though. That's all I needed, man. That is all I needed. Xerneas is about to come out, and I have the hard swap, so I don't gotta worry about that Pokemon. That Mon is not a problem at all. He can Geomancy up all he wants. He just Moonblast. Good game, bro. Good game. That's what I like to see. That's a Ho-Oh. That's a comeback, man. That's what I like to see. Let's go. I'm sorry, but like, Nah, I was frustrated as hell, man. I'll pause until we find another battle. We'll be right back. Alright, guys, we have another game. Marshadow is in this game and Mewtwo, so Veltal I already know it's gonna be important. Groudon, always a problem for me. I want to try and lead off well versus this guy. Arceus Ground, he's not a big fan of ground ice coverage, so we're gonna go the Arceus Ground route as he ends up leading off with a Veltal. Now, I want to know a little bit about this Veltal, see if it's a support Veltal or not, or Scarf. So we'll throw off an Ice Beam. As he goes hard on Magearna. Interesting. Magearna is one of the few Pokemon that does not learn Toxic naturally. What type of Arceus are you? Don't want him to be Stone Edge. Veltal can take a Stone Edge, whereas Ho-Oh can't. So we're going to pivot into a Veltal here. As he does opt to stay in. Now, I don't know enough about him. Him having recovered leads me to believe that he does have Ice Beam and not Toxic. Because he doesn't really switch in too well to... What's my best mid-ground? I'll go Ho-Oh. If he Stone Edges me here, he gets me. I don't know enough information about this guy. Sacred Fire as he goes Magearna to scout for Toxic. So that's amazing. So we get rid of Magearna. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so I think he's just Ice Beam. He's not Stone Edge, obviously. This dude is just inviting his entire arsenal of players coming through. What up, buddies? Still love Ho-Oh in this game, but I'm actually willing to click Sacred Fire again, considering I don't want him to... Yeah, I'm okay with him being Toxic as well, but I don't want him to have Eruption. That's something I always fear. So this gives me my Arceus Ground, and just an easy judgment. Like I said, I always attack what's in front of me when it comes to Groudon. I've been true with that, and it finally worked out. So that's a defog. As he throws off an Ice Beam, get off a nice defog here. We're able to get rid of the rocks for the entirety of the game. I can come in later on a few members. Marshadow. Groudon looking a little bit in this game. Marshadow is my Veltal catch-all. Ho-Oh is really good too. I kind of like the idea of going Magearna. If he Fire Blasts immediately, great play. But what I liked about this is I can Z Heal Belt and basically not only bring my Magearna back, but also get rid of the Toxic on my Ho-Oh, so actually allowing it to do some work later. Now this is something I always had to switch out versus I feel. Ice Beam is definitely a play my opponent can make again. I just don't want to lose to Marshadow now that everything's been a little bit weakened. I expect him to Ice Beam here fully, but I'm still going to make the Veltal play regardless. As he Side Strikes. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. And we'll make the safe U-turn. Whether he stays in or not, goes for a double Ice Beam. I don't care what it is. Ho-Oh should be able to beat Arceus Ground. Marshadow, my Gengar looking very expendable here. Real talk, I think Gengar does the least this game. So I'm okay with him going for that, as it basically just gives me another Veltal answer. We'll just click the safe foul play. That should be able to knock out Mewtwo. I'm not going to U-turn again. Like I knew what was useful and what wasn't. His only Veltal comes out, and my own Magearna is an answer to it. But so is Ho-Oh. I guess at the range that Mewtwo's at, it should die as well to my attack. I gotta keep my Choice Scarf just in case he's knockoff though, so yeah. Just a simple Flare Cannon. A simple Flare Cannon will do. And we can get in my, ooh, okay. I see you, sir. With your Choice Band of Veltal, by the way. Choice Band, that's Choice Band. Still gonna Flare Cannon. Dude. Well played, bro. But he's also losing to Oblivion Wing now, so I don't know how I feel about that. Magearna does not beat anything else. That's Choice Band, right? That's doing too much. Veltal. Maybe I'm wrong. Or I'm just 100% right. Yeah, that's choice ban. Alright, so that's choice ban of Veltal. Good to know. Good to know. I think I can Oblivion Wing beat him. But I kind of want to get up. No. If this does not do 43% to Arceus ground, I feel like I just Ice Beam. Yeah. If my game plan is to Oblivion Wing him, I want this, and he gets the max roll as well, which is crazy. But my plan is to Oblivion Wing him, and everything dies. So unless it's like Slash Marshadow, I believe. Surprise Marshadow came out immediately on the Oblivion Wing. This is gonna die too, sir. I am Scarf. You're gonna. Are you trying to PP stall me? I'm a little bit confused. Good game. I have no idea what was happening towards the end. I mean, he definitely made some nice doubles, but that I got the doubles, right? He made some good doubles to get a Veltal in, but the doubles towards the end, like I was Scarf, right? The second he let me get Ice Beam damage off, that's why I sacked Magearna, because it allowed me to get Ice Beam damage off on the it allowed me to get Ice Beam damage off on a Veltal or break a potential Sash on Marshadow or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, after Magearna was gone, after he scouted for Toxic, you could tell how he's playing. He knew what he was doing. He was just scout. Sometimes scouts go too far, right? But what happened? What's happening to him? Disconnected and has a minute to reconnect. The game's over. Why are you telling me this? All right, guys, we'll be back with another battle. See you in a sec. All right, so I guess it's pretty fitting that the next team is one of the teams that I use in the road. But Arceus is for sure a problem, especially it being Life Orb. Makes it very, very threatening to me. I'm almost half tempted to lead Ho-Oh in an attempt to... I'm half tempted to attempt to lead Ho-Oh in order to beat... Yeah, man. Have fun. In order to kind of just stop the Excadrill, right? I'll let him beat me, and then I'll force him to either Rock Tomb or knock me out, and then what I'll do from there is I'll break his Sash, so he'll never be able to get it after. So yeah, we're gonna click the Sacred Fire here. I mean, obviously if he gets burnt as well, he can't... Rock Tomb can't knock me out, but I am okay with that. He did not even knock me out. That's a shame that I did not go down there. Actually a pretty big shame. It does give me a Veltal as a play here in terms of pivoting in on him. And I don't actually defog very easily versus this guy either, which is also a shame. But we can U-turn, get in my Arceus, and I need to keep Groudon. I need to keep Arceus healthy. I need to keep Groudon healthy. Specifically Arceus, because that's Rock Polish 3 attacks Groudon. So if I'm him, I go Mewtwo, and I probably taunt, right? If he goes out to his own Arceus, I have to just hit it. That's like the only thing I can do. I have to hit him and keep hitting him because he needs to be in range of my Gengar. I know he's Life Orb, which makes it a little bit easier for me. He does go Arceus. As I mentioned, I kind of have to just hit him. Gonna attempt to defog here too. See if that'll help out my Veltal. Like him getting multiple boosts is a little bit annoying, but manageable. Yeah, I'll let him. I'm just trying to think how I beat his Groudon. I don't think I do. Yeah, I'm really trying to think how I beat Groudon. Because I can Sludge Wave here, which probably won't even knock him out. It'll probably put him in Life Orb range, exactly. Oh, this is going to be tough. Luckily, my Veltal is still incredible. Like, Veltal is my like, win con here. It always has been, but it's going to Foul Play Groudon to 2-hit KO it. I won't die to Stone Edge, which is really good. I mean, I had to do the Veltal play here anyway, but... What happened? Oh, he came back though. He changed his avatar. He's coming back. Yeah, that was tough. Like I value the defog a bit because at least it lets me outspeed Gengar, Groudon if anything. And again, getting rid of rocks means that a Veltal has a higher chance of winning the game. I think. I could just be wrong here, but I definitely go with Veltal now because if he goes Groudon, I have to, and when I say have to, I mean I have to click Foul Play. Mewtwo ends up coming out. Man, I need to be healthy enough to take you on. I'm gonna Oblivion Wing. He could just random Ice Beam though, but like if he Megas, Oblivion Wing is my better play. By Megas I mean Ultra Burst obviously. Dude, what's happening here? What's wrong with the internet, man? Because like if I have regular Dark Pulse or Sucker Punch, he would die, right? So I'm thinking he will Mega Evolve. I'll beat you with a Veltal anyway. Yeah. So we got an Oblivion Wing here. To try and stay healthy as possible. I for sure Oblivion Wing as well on the on this thing coming in. Just trying to think, am I gonna be able to beat? Actually, yeah, I think I just go hard Ho. Because his next one, I don't think will be able to knock me out, and then I Foul Play twice. I think it comes down to if I can live a Stone Edge from Groudon, which I think will be really tough. But I for sure just Brave Bird here. Wait, he kept Photon Geyser? Oh, he changed it. Foul Play is my play. Then again, he's probably gonna outspeed me anyway. Yeah, we Foul Play here. Foul Play will knock out you. I have my pivot into this, man. This is the problem. Like, if he pivots now, I probably just lose. He does opt to just Supersonic Sky Strike Raw. We're gonna make the Groudon play. I'm assuming he's taunting. That's fine. Like, I rock to him here. Okay, awesome. So Foul Play is looking that much better. Perfect, perfect. So I rocked him there. Foul Play is looking that much better. I can safely sack. I'm faster than you, dude. And I think my Veltal is faster than you as well. I mean, I gotta hope my Veltal's faster than you, right? I'm really mad that when I used Choice Scarf and Veltal, or when I used Rock Polish Groudon, I wasn't faster than the Veltal, but he was. Hey, good game, man. That's really, that makes me very mad that I have an EV spread that's not faster, but I played the other dude who had Tivit. Yeah, thank you, dude. I appreciate that. Thank you. Maybe I should have, no, Rocktoon would not have done anything, because he would not have died to anything. So I'm pretty upset about that loss there. And I got Purple Gatorade again. Let's see if we can beat this guy in this time. Have fun, man. So it's Life Orb that, Double Edge you. I don't know the rest about your team. I'm just going to go in with Ho-Oh. I need points because I'm kind of upset about that last one. Like, things did not go. I mean, you'll probably still beat me, but like just based on matchup. But like things did not go as well in that last game as I would have wanted. Like obviously, if I burnt Execute turn 1, easier for me because I could actually afford to get up rocks. I'm just gonna click Sacred Fire because I'm Life Orb. If you Brave Birds, it's the same thing. Still gonna click it because I know he's Life Orb. It is Arceus Water though. Like if he Brave Birds, he dies. Yeah, so once again, just gonna click it. Arceus Water, getting burnt, really nice for me. I'm gonna double click it as well. Because if I can get rid of Ho-Oh, or at least put myself in a position where this Mon can click Shadow Ball, which is what I just did, it's so nice for me, man. Are you not 2-hit KO'd by a Mega Gengar Shadow Ball? Oh, well, now you are. Oh, that really sucked for my opponent, man. So I got rid of the Rocker. He's a Fire Blast Groudon. I have HP Ice for Salamence. Marshadow comes out. I have Magearna for, I guess, as a pivot. We'll see. Getting rid of his Rocker, amazing. My Gengar is going to be very key in this too. And Magearna doesn't let him pivot into anything nasty, so that is Life Orb for sure. I don't care about Groudon at all. It's going to Fire Blast here. Just going to Volt Switch. Again, yep. Because I knew Ho was coming out. Let's go. Give me this beast. Mine. Yeah, boy. Oh, hold up, man. I didn't get to show this last time. Hey, me not showing it last time actually helped me out so much now. Holy crap, man. Yeah, Gengar wins. And Rock Posh. The miss didn't matter. I don't think you lived. Did you live Judgment? Ah. Oh, sorry then. Oh, never mind then. Hey, man, I mean, some justice for the last game, I guess. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, exactly. Well, Arceus Water comes out. Literally cannot beat. He can't beat Yveltal, so I just go Groudon as the mid-ground. Always. Esty in his frickin' face. And I click hard, press his Blaze. He does have to hope I miss. Smart. Obviously, I'm not going to give him the chance to Spectral Thief me and get the KO back. Woo, he knows I'm not going to give him the chance either. But that's a high roll, dude. Yeah, I'm about to say, that is a high roll. That is a very high roll. Like, I've never seen it do 50%. So, either way, now I beat Arceus with Gengar. And we managed to land Thunder. Good game. So I got my justice back from the first guy. I'm really sad about the last loss. I really am. I think a few things could have went my way. Here, I just like, I had to play differently. Obviously, though, missing sucked for my opponent too. He had a lot of points, man. He had a ton of points. How much am I at? I want to try and... I'm going to try one more game and see if we can get to 1700s. I'll be right back, guys. Alright, we got the other guy, again. I'm going to just... They didn't say anything last time, so I'm just going to not ignore specs until they start talking. But, typically Focus Sash, Scolipede, with a few friends from there. Usually like a Toxic variant as well. I don't care too much about T-Spike because I have Gengar. I kind of do want my rocks up versus this guy if possible, considering what he has. So we're going to go with Yveltal over Ho-Oh. And what I'm going to do is make the... I'm going to make the U-turn play. Get on my rocks very early. He could go for Toxic here. Just goes for Spike, that's fine. Get on my rocks very early. And kind of just try and threaten him a little bit with this Pokemon. He doesn't like this Pokemon at all. I want to make sure his Groudon isn't at full. Ooh. Okay. Sir. Dude, are you Mega Tyranitar? He probably is. So we'll make the Ho-Oh play. If he spikes again, great play. I don't know if he's Rock Slide, but I'm clicking Banded Brave Bird. So we limited him to one spike, and I'm able to get rid of that. Obviously got a little bit of chip off of me. I had to adjust my game plan when I saw him being toxic, though. Necrozma does man comes out. Just going to keep clicking these Banded Brave Bird, because if he's offensive, I'll put him in range of half my team. And I'm pretty sure this is Ultra. Yeah, that's Special Ultra for sure, but gosh. It's Super Ultra. I don't want to lose to Tyranitar though. Like I'm like thinking about it. Am I gonna lose to Tyranitar here? Does my Veltal even do 15% to you? There's no way I do. I feel like I'm gonna lose to Tyranitar here. I'm trying to think, what's the best way to not lose to this beast coming out? But with Hazard's up, it should very well be Mega. Luckily, he opts to go out into a Veltal there. So I have a few plays. We're definitely gonna make the Arceus. I'm making the play again. Is he Metronome? He's looking Metronome-y. Alright, I'd rather not deal with these hazards. I give him a Metronome. Is he gonna be able to kill me here? But then again, I can't kill Groudon. I think I lose. Like, I don't see a way I don't see a way. First off, I do survive it, which is awesome. But I don't see a way I beat Groudon. Is he gonna hard switch too? No. U-turn does knock you out, and I can get in my own Groudon, which is nice. Okay, I'm just trying to prevent myself from losing here. Unfortunately, I think we just lost. I can't beat Tyranitar. Foul Play's not going to do enough to him. I don't have Focus Blast, so I can't beat T-Tar with my Gengar. Yeah, I think that's an out. I don't know what, like, even if with this luck that I'm getting right now. Even with that, I don't see how I ever beat Megatar with Hazards up, which he was able to get with Arceus Ground being forced to take a hit, I guess. He has no reason not to Extreme Speed. Maybe I can live a hit. Dude, I'm so lucky. Maybe I can double Sludge Wave him into Thunder Crit Para Full Para on Tyranitar. Maybe. I think that's my play. I think my play is literally to Thunder Paralyze the Megatar and like try and luck it to death. And he has to stay paralyzed so my Magearna outspeeds him. Good game, dude. I don't know how I ever beat this Pokemon though with Hazards up. What Pokemon did you crit? I didn't notice you crit something. I didn't notice him crit something. Yeah, I don't know. So unfortunately, it looks like we're not able to make the 1700s. 1666. I'll go for one more, man. I shouldn't, because I know I'm tilted right now. And it's much less tilt and more so I'm fighting things that I don't want to fight when I'm using a Banded Ho-Oh. Maybe I should just let Ho-Oh and try and Sacred Fire this guy. I'm gonna go the Arceus ground route because Groudon is just, yeah, especially when they see Ho-Oh, Groudon is just so annoying. It really is. Always Judgment. I don't care if they go a Veltal. I don't care what they pivot into or do whatever they want. Always Judgment the Groudons. Always. Like, weakening Groudon or even getting rid of it is step one towards... Oh, perfect. What a great turn one. It's step one towards Ho-Oh clicking buttons. So, and also I can Volt Switch now on his team. I'm assuming that's not Arceus Ground, which it very well could be considering how weak he is to opposing Groudon. I mean, same thing. What? That did 0. Bro, that did nothing. Hold up, I'm gonna keep weakening you, my man. Hold up. Are you Z refresh? Bro, like if Veltal deals with this, if Veltal deals with these two, and this literally gives me Gengar to Mega Evolve and Sludge Wave. And it can't be random Custap because he's been at 7% for a few turns, so I'm alright with that. I'm alright with that. Ho-Oh is still looking solid as hell too. Mewtwo can Mega Evolve and be faster. A Veltal comes out. That'll give me Magearna. If it's Stone Edge Necrozma... Oh, that is perfect, bro. Ooh, I'm getting some yip. I call that some nice yip. That's chip for those for my American viewers. It's foul play. Yeah, my I think about to beat him. Actually, I think I U-turn here as opposed to doing that because I want to get more chip off on him. And Also, if he's Mega Mewtwo Y, I'm not sure. Yeah, and this could happen too. So there's a few options here in terms of what my opponent could do. Want to keep Ho-Oh healthy just in case this beast comes out. I'm not against getting up rocks because I have that bad habit of Mons just living hits. I don't like that. So I'm not against late game rocks. Like, I am taking a Dark Pulse, but I want to make sure Veltal is weakened, so that's a crit. Alright, well, it's leftovers of Veltal. What? It's leftovers of Veltal. So maybe it's Defog then. Dude, it took nothing from that. Alright, anyway. It looks like I can Volt Switch out into Ho-Oh and mess something up. Just gonna foul play now. The fact that it was leftovers of Veltal is... that sucks that he crit me then, because I could have Rock Slided after. But we get rid of Mewtwo there. Beautiful. Xerneas might come out. Necrozma ends up coming out. I live the attack that hits my Sky. Oh god, it's Trick Room. I believe I live this at +2 because of my Expert EV spread. Necrozma. I do not. Well, I mean, I have a chance to. But I also don't think my Ho lives a Photon Geyser as well. Photon Geyser. Right, we're gonna make the Ho play because we have to waste a turn. Dude! Are you serious? I lost. I straight up lost. That's it. I lost. I literally lost. Okay, I unlost, but I'm still losing. Like, I didn't lose, but I'm still losing in my heart. And I don't like it. I didn't lose. I unlost. Because he was not min speed. Like a Z-Heal Bell to avoid it. Look at Magearna doing it back. We doing it big, boys. Ooh. Ooh. Not looking so good. Boy, if you don't give me this boost right now. You gotta run mid-speed if you're running that across him, man. He actually would have won if he had it. Yeah, boy. That's how we do it, man. I'm happy about that. We take those. We take those. This guy gave me his Groudon. Dude, had he been min speed, I actually straight up lost, man. So unfortunately, we're not hitting 1700s today, but we did manage to win quite a bit. And lose quite a bit too. Still learning. Enjoy Choice Band Ho. Did not do as much work on this team as I would have hoped. Magearna plus Gengar were really, really strong this episode. So I hope you guys all enjoyed. I think I'm going to go back to a more offensive build next time. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Goodbye, my friends.